tonight. What do you think you guys are most improved in doing tonight that you didn't do 3 days ago?
Um, I think it's really one thing, and I think it came down to I think we competed for a full 40 minutes compared to our last game where we competed the first few minutes, but then it seemed like we kind of gave in and gave up. But this game, I feel like we definitely competed the whole game and was able to get the win and a different outcome.
Michael?
Carlik, Michael, Cardinal Authority. When you learned David's not going to be out there, how much of a challenge did that seem to you guys mentally, and how did it feel out there with it not having him on the floor?
Different. It was very different. Just even in warm-ups, it was different. I don't know if you guys know, but David usually breaks our huddles, and we kind of brung it in, and we were kind of just standing there with our hands up for a second. Usually, like I said, waiting for David to break the huddle, and it was a little different. We wish he was here with us, but it basically just everyone realized that they needed to step up, and I think everyone stepped up and stepped into a bigger role today.
Hannah?
Hi, Carlik. This is Hannah Walker from the Louisville Cardinal. So I just had a question. You do really, really well when it comes to both offense and defense. What goes through your head whenever you try to improve on both areas through every game?
Just usually just trying to stay locked in. And usually each game, I sometimes rewatch our games, try to see what I can do better on offense and defense. And just try to be better than I was the last time I was on the floor. And, when I'm in that mindset, and I usually, I tend to, do pretty good, I feel like, for myself.
Go to Tyler. Michael?
Hey, Carlik, after that North Carolina game, how would you describe what the past couple of days of practice were like in terms of the team's attitude and response? Do you guys kind of motivated to come back out tonight and just turn around?
Yes, I'll say very motivated. I think our last two practices were pretty good. They were intense. We competed. We went at one another. And I think we made each other better. And, we kind of – I wouldn't necessarily say we forgot about the game, but we kind of put it behind us because it was, it's not really much you can do do about it, a day after. But we just kind of had the mindset that, it is what it is. We had a bad one, but it's, time to turn the page and, and do what we can do to make ourselves better.
Michael?
Hey, Carlik, Notre Dame cuts the lead there, I think, down to 5. And then you guys respond, obviously sparked by your big three. Was that a point of emphasis in that break during that timeout that coach say, hey, this is the moment to step her up or anything like that?
Of course. But, at the end of the day, it's basketball is a game of runs. We didn't expect them guys to lay down and quit. They competed hard, and like you said, I think we just, stepped up and decided that we weren't going to lose this game and that we, was going to do what we needed to do to get the win.
Shannon?
Now that you've had Malik back for a second game, do you guys feel more comfortable with him there in the rotation? I mean, you got his first start tonight. How has he affected your team?
A lot. Malik is a huge anchor. I feel like on both ends. He's a big body, we can throw into the post. I like him a lot just because, he talks on both ends. He kind of gets me open a lot on his screens, and he goes after every rebound hard. And then on the defensive ends, he's like our defensive anchor. I'm not saying that, before he was back that guys didn't talk. But, with him on the floor on the defensive end, it's kind of all I hear, behind me. He has a constant voice, constant leadership, and he's a huge part of this team, and to have him back is definitely huge.
Tim?
me. Another question about Malik. You talked yesterday about whether he might come back next year, and Coach Mack is very interested in him doing that. What would you encourage him to do at this point?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't think that's a really question I can answer. I know it. I mean, I definitely would want him to do what's best for him. I'm just glad to have him back, and I'm gonna just go forward from there. Just take day by day with him, enjoy my time with him, and try to win some games.
Thank you.
All right, Carlik, thank you. We'll be back.